Richard Ottum, the commander of Fort Livingroom. But I can't command YouTube monetize me. You guys give me a hand with that? That would be awesome. I'm just your house shoes on the ground guy. Like boots on the ground soldier. House shoes on the ground. I forget what this is, but it smells good. Maybe it's mint or thyme, rosemary. I don't know what that is, but it smells really good. Sometimes you gotta take time to smell the roses. This isn't even a rose, but it smells good. So, update. There is some kind of company trying to get veterans to go down to the Dominican Republic and buy a house and say, oh, the VA is allowing veterans to come down here and tour their VA specialty clinics and services in Dominican Republic. I don't know, but it's kind of true. The VA will allow you to go down to the Dominican Republic and buy a house if you want. So there's a company trying to get veterans to come down there and buy a house so they can get the VA to pay for their research or whatever. So they're trying to get veterans to need to go to Dominican Republic. So they get there and they're like, oh, this is nice. So yeah, we could buy a house here. This could be our winter house, or we could come down here in winter. And then you go there and lose a bunch of money. So I'm checking into it. I don't trust it. I don't think you should trust it either. Look into it. I don't know what company it is, but they're trying to get veterans to go down to the Dominican Republic. Yeah, the VA will pay for you to get a house. The VA ain't gonna pay for you to get a house. The VA will give you a loan for you to buy a house, but you gotta pay for your. It's like $1,700 or so to go down there. It's over $1,000 to fly there. Round trip tickets are over $2,000, so just keep that in mind. And there's a lot of problems with it, you know, like customs. I have a titanium plate in my head and a ventricular peritoneal shunt in my head here, with a cable that goes down my neck to gravity feed extra cerebral spinal fluid from my skull, from my brain, down to somewhere in that area, the peritoneal ridge, wherever that is. Anyways, what I came to tell you is that about the Dominican Republic deal. Be wary of that. If there's a company trying to get you to, hey, come down to Dominican Republic, make a video on whatever that company is. Yeah, we got a squeaky door over here. These are great zero gravity chairs. It's great. I can tell it's not zero gravity. That's an ostentatious claim. It's just it does something with the way it's designed. You push your feet out and you feel like it's just really, really comfortable. They're fairly affordable. It's not too much of a sacrifice. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, thank you for yours. Okay, we have some participants here. He says, I subscribe to a... Yeah, I'm not able to read all that. It's not because I can't read. No, I can read. Look, I got these glasses the other day at the VA. They delivered them in the mail from the 46th Street Optical Center at the Tampa VA off of Fowler and 46th Street, the optical clinic. They mailed me these. I think these are the new Ultra Nerd 2026. It's like, look at that. It's like textbook nerd. If I could pass a calculus class, which is totally, I can't do that. I never could. I got a 700 on my SATs back in 2003. Not good enough for college. I went to Polk State back when it was Polk Community College, PCC. Yeah, Polk Community College. Community college is more like when you go there and realize that they're raping you financially, but they walk you around the county because they're like, yeah, you're probably not going anywhere. You're probably not going to leave the county. This is a lake. Johnny? Oh shit, Johnny just fell in. Anybody, can you get Johnny? And I'm like, I don't really like Johnny, but I'm glad he went to go down there hardcore for that Pepsi can. You get that can, Johnny? And he's like, I'm like, justice served. He fucking wrecked into my car. So, karma, motherfucker, got you. Isn't that great? When karma is in your favor. I shouldn't take pleasure in someone else's pain, but sometimes people do you so wrong. They do some foul shit, and you see them get fucked up, and you're like, I was fucking close to being perfect. Man, that mousetrap just got his ass. Who puts a mousetrap near ATM? Fucked him up. If you ever see that mousetrap by an ATM, it's fucked up. Really, it's really fucked up. So it says RI stay. RI okay. What does that mean? RI okay. That's a good question. RI okay. I don't know. RI. Is your name Ari? Ari the comedian or RI? If your name is RI, that's dope. That's like a Elon Musk. Did Elon Musk, is he your dad? If your name is RI, are you friends with AI? It's like, I'm trying to get a handle on this AI thing. It's using up all of our resources. Takes an incredible amount of computational power, and it uses water. They're using water. We don't have to use water to cool it. Why can't we just have it orbit in space and use solar power from the sun? The sun never shuts off. You ever notice that? Yeah, the world goes around it, but that doesn't stop the sun. It's still the other side of the world. It's like right now in Australia, it's dark. Well, part of it is dark. But the sun is starting to go down here, so they're starting to get their morning. I mean, that's what I've been taught. And through my trips in a hot air balloon, the earth is round. It's a ball. And I was also taught by a pastor, preacher guy, that, oh, there's beautiful, obedient women at all corners of the earth. And then one of his bishops, or whoever, Bishop Magic Don Juan, was next to him, was like, yeah, but the world is a ball. So forget about them corners. The world's a ball. And I was like, wow, that's like bishop on preacher crime right there. Bishop on Bishop Magic Don Juan. R-I-O-K. Really good question. And it says, don't worry what purpose says in your, don't worry what purpose says in your, okay, I told you earlier I can read. Now I'm having a hell of a time reading. It might be these Ultra Nerd 2026. Yeah, like that. My mom was like, you look like Clark Kent. I was like, yeah, but even Superman had, he couldn't even go home. Planet Nebulon Z or whatever. He was from Kryptonite. And he couldn't smoke kryptonite. I was like, I can't hang out with Superman. No struggles. Could stop speeding bullets with thinking about trains and like, got a chick always following the stalker, Lois Lane. I can't stand Superman. Not because of the stalker chick. I got stalker chicks too. That's nothing new. But he could do all this thing. He had never had no struggles. Superman didn't have to go to school for 12 or 13 years to get a little paper degree that says you could do anything, son, if you want. You can go work at Taco Bell with your badass. You could work at KFC if you want. Fuck around at Hardee's. And I was like, okay, yeah, but I don't like Taco Bell enough to work there. I'll eat Taco Bell from time to time. It's probably horrible for my body, but damn, it is delicious. Especially, they've never been closed. Like, I think maybe they close on Sundays, but usually when I see a Taco Bell, lights are on, people, trucks and cars and whatever is in the, oh, well, we're getting some thumbs up. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. I wish I could scroll down to see all these. There's a lot of comments here. I am the best? Oh shit, thank you. I don't know if I I don't know if I agree with that. You think I'm the best? That's fucking awesome. Did the Super Nerd 2026 help? What if I give you a hard nerd gangster look? This message was held for review. Oh shit. They're watching you. Cause they're watching you. YouTube held your comment for further review? Now, are they watching me or are they watching you? Probably both. Like, what kind of communication is this? Is it AI led? Is there a butterfly above my head? Yes, my mother hangs stuff. Originally, she hung me. And I was so hung that as soon as I came out, the doctor was like, wow, should we trim some off? She was like, yes. It looks terrible, like a snake head. Get it. Get this head. Get the snake head out of here. Boom. Circumcised. Then, even worse, I was in a coma. 17 days, 2009. Home on leave. Got T-boned on the passenger side of a rental car. If you ever get a rental car, not because you just feel like driving, because you have to, you go into your cousin Sarah's house, and Sarah's like, you can use Trey's car. It's my cousin. He's home from college, visiting family and shit. Smoking weed with his boys he almost fucking died with. And you're like, I can't stand Trey. I can't imagine driving his vehicle. What does he have? 63 Chevy Nova? I think I'll go to the airport car rental. You'll get a car rental. You get a rental car. Make sure you go broke on... Don't go broke, but make sure you get all the extra insurance. Because if you were to wake up from a coma and it's no fucking massive insurance check on your bed that you're waking up in, it's a motherfucker. Trust me. That is a fucking fact. People, what? The Swifts? People smelled fish at Taylor Swift's and didn't stop fishing. Yeah, okay. Oh, and didn't serve fish. Wow, that's hard to contemplate. Like, it's interesting because, like, Jesus fed people with fish, but it didn't fall out of Taylor Swift. Or did it? He's like, hey, I'm giving you thanks for this little bit of fish we got. And his dad was like, well, yeah, I'm shaking Taylor Swift. Here comes more. And like 500 people were like, damn, cuz. And they just started, how hungry would they have been to just grab raw fish and tear into it? They were starving. I've looked at a plate of fish. It was cooked very well. Damn, this salmon looks good. I'm going to eat it. Normally, I don't like fish, but if it's a real good grilled salmon, that's great. Wow. Somebody with what looks like a queen icon, and it says #1. When I was a kid, it was no hashtags. It was all pound signs. And then we started giving each other pounds, fisting each other publicly. Yes, my friends and I used to fist each other publicly. Oh. Suck, cuz. So yeah, this is a Q&A section. Ask it up. Will I please buy you a phone? Oh, buy you a phone. I don't got phone money like that. I'm on a phone. Like, I have one, but I had some help with it. Wouldn't that be great if there was a VA program to where if you're a veteran, if you have your DD-214, you get a free cell phone, unlimited everything, unlimited talk, text, data from the VA. I mean, Make America veterans again. Like, a lot of people went to war. Holy fuck. So many people. They reenact Civil War. The fuck was so good about the Civil War? Oh, the North won. That was cool, but we reenact it? I've never been. I've never checked it out. It might be a fucking awesome time. I don't know. But we reenact. Okay, not we, but they reenact. Somebody reenact Civil War. The war. They're like, man, that war was the shit. Let's do it again. No, not like we're not gonna fight each other. We're just gonna, run around with sticks and shit and make it look like we're shooting each other. Kyle, get down. It's not convincing. Because you said you'd play dead. You're a sick popper. Lay down. They reenact. So is it too early to reenact the Iraq War? It's Iraq. The Iraqi War. It wasn't Iraq. A bunch of fucking rednecks. Look at these damn Iraqis. Hey, skinny on the roof. That was in Mogadishu. That's a different movie. Black Hawk Down. I think that was in Mogadishu. That's where it was advertised to be, but that was a movie. Where was it actually? Was that even a thing? Ask a Navy SEAL. I have no idea. Wait, they weren't in there. Who was there? Army Rangers? 23rd Battalion? Anybody out there from 23rd Battalion? Me neither. Something you didn't know about me. I was at Fort Lee, Virginia, with a crazy group of quartermasters. And in the barracks I lived in, there was 92 Mike, mortuary affairs specialist. They had no fucks to give. They party hard as fuck. I was like, man, these fucking guys, they might be from Lake Wales. Like, they party like Lake Wales. Like, fuck. We had a garden hose on top of the 3rd floor balcony with a funnel into it, and we were just pouring liquor into it. And the newbies down on the 1st floor were taking shots out of the garden hose. Because we went hard like that. D-block. We called it D-block. And our doors were the locks. Yes. That's a Jadakiss pun. Jadakiss and the locks. Okay, so you want me to buy you a phone? And you sound the best. I love that. I like both of those. I just don't know. Maybe you direct message me and we'll talk this phone shit out. If you can get this channel monetized, I'll buy everybody a phone. Depending on the monetization structure. I don't know how monetization works other than I need to get 4,000 hours of watch time and then I'm monetized. And then Google will split a little bit of revenue with me, which is... YouTube is the world's 2nd largest search engine because it's Google's baby. So Google makes money from ads shown on YouTube. And then YouTube reports back to Google, this creator gave you 4,000 hours of watch time. And so that got you a lot of ad money. And Google's like, oh fuck, for real? Let's give that creator a little bit of it, We can give them, fuck, 4,000 hours? That's like more than our people that work at the main office do. So like, let's give that person like, I think at the high end it's $4 per 10,000 views. So if you have 1 million views on any kind of video, you get $1 per 10,000 views. So that's $1,000. So if you do that reliably every month, you're making $1,000. If you do it twice a month, $2,000 a month. It goes on. But that's a very unreliable source of income because who the fuck can make a viral video get 1 million views like a couple times a month? I haven't done it once. So I'm relying on these live feeds to fuel the fire for the monetization. So I've heard that the live feeds go directly towards your watch time. And once the video is uploaded, it's apparently people can view it again. I don't know how that works. So right now we're at 19 minutes and 57 seconds. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 5 or 6 people watching this right now. I thank you for your time. I hope I'm not dipping into your dinner. Like, remember to eat some dinner. Like something good, you know? I just had last night's leftovers cooked up in a pan with some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on it. And the barbecue sauce on it made it even more delicious. Problem with that is it's Sweet Baby Ray's, great brand, way too much sugar in it, and sugar is killing us like a lot. It's delicious. I think that's why Aziz Ansari, stand-up comedian, has a special called Dangerously Delicious. That's America, baby. We eat that cancer up slow, savor it. And then for 30 years we do that. And then they're like, you have cancer. And you're like, nuh-uh. And they're like, yeah, we found it in your blood. You fuckers been testing my blood for a while. Why didn't you say it like 30 days ago? Like, why didn't you say it earlier? Y'all been testing blood on me since I was like 10. Why didn't you tell me like at 12? And they're like, we didn't know back then. Uh-huh. Sure. You did know back then, you fuckers. I don't have cancer, but sugar causes it over a prolonged period of time. And I didn't think you could overhydrate. I thought there's no way to overhydrate. You drink water. Like when I was hot in Virginia, I mean, I was a good looking dude, but I was like, when I was really hot, like perspiration wise, I was perspiring, have a schwitzing like a mule. Yes, darling, hold on, I'm getting verklempt. Oh, I'm verklempt. Verklempt. So I was schwitzing like a mule in Virginia. We was on this pretend 5 picket or somewhere in Fort Pickett, the National Guard training combat training center. And I'm not National Guard, but we're there because that was the closest thing, closest big field in the middle of the heat for us to go to. And Special Forces and Rangers made this fob for us as identical to Fallujah as they could. And we had to live there. We built a bunch of tents. And we lived in these stanky ass tents. And like 40, 50 male soldiers in a tent on these little tiny cots that you put together out of this like crazy wire shit. It was quite the stank. It was like a different version of stank. Like, you got stank that's like, ooh, wow, that's rough. That's a stank. And then you got a stank that won't, it's still in my nose hairs. Like, I'll never forget that. Like, damn, bro, not only are you stank, you're way too close to me right now. Go somewhere, man. Good news, Puerto Rican dudes were there. Puerto Rican dudes can turn, yes, Poppy, Puerto Rican dudes can turn anywhere into a barbershop. Porty John, the vestibule for a tent, the shower and bath tent, the water purification tent, the DFAC, anywhere. They wouldn't do the DFAC because they're like, nah, can't be getting hair in the food. This is where we eat. But they brought razors and all that shit. Man, Puerto Ricans, like, even though we're out in the field, supposed to be letting facial hair grow. It's fine. We can let our shit grow now. We're out in the field. It's like a field, FTX, a field training exercise. Puerto Rican dudes, the poppies are out there like, we're not going to go back looking like this. Let's fix it now while we're out here. That way we don't blend in with the terrorists. We're going to be all shaped up. So everybody's in line. It's like 500 of us, soldiers. But then it was a unisex group. So it was maybe 200 poppies and like 300 or 400 females. And everybody's lined up outside the tent. Yo, it's a fucking barbershop, bro. It's a barbershop. Oh, we got a barbershop up in this bitch. Oh, I'm getting a fucking skin fade. But it's so hot. I'm like, yeah, skin fade. I don't know what that is. Let's do it. No, I don't want the blowout, Poppy. I don't want the blowout. Because I ain't trying to get blown out, you know? I don't want to get blown out. And they're like, oh, no, Poppy, you're going to arch your sideburns. You're going to look like a Papi Churro. And I was like, what? You want me to look like a Papi Churro? What the fuck is it? I had no idea, you know? First year in the army. Papi Churro. What? Spell it. Well, then you're saying it wrong because the L is more of a L to it. It should be chulo. No, it's churro. So wait, you just exchange interchangeable L's and R's? And like, yeah, man, Puerto Rico, we do that shit all the time. We go to Luquillo. We go to Luquillo Beach. Yeah, we pronounce R's with L's and L's turn into R's. So my name, Richard, is Ricardo. Those R's turn into L. Ricardo. Which is, you have to have your tongue kind of out of your mouth a little bit. Hey, Ricardo. What did you call me? And then if you go to like Venezuela or Mexico, it's Ricardo. Ricardo. You don't have to roll the second R. You can let that one be Ricardo. Ricardo. Put the L in the second one. That sounds okay. Ricardo. Hey, Ricardo. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué la que hay? Ricardo. Hey, Ricardo. ¿Qué tú quiero? ¿Eh? No, mira, papi. Come here, get a haircut, bro. Hey. Orale, que onda? No. You don't hear a lot of mixed. You don't hear Mexicans say que la que hay, and you don't hear Puerto Ricans say hombre que onda, unless they're like making fun of each other. But being a straw sucks. Unless you're in Puerto Rico, then you're a sorbeto. It sounds fucking cool, right? Ah, sorbeto. It still sucks, but it sounds cool. Sorbeto. Hey, sorbeto, ¿qué le que hay? Hey, huepa, ¿qué le que hay? Sorbeto. Hey, man, mira, look, Sorbeto's here. I think he's borracho. Look at him. He's fucking walking crazy. Yeah. Él es borracho. Señor borracho. We got any Boricans in here? ¿Qué le que hay? Huh? What's up? So, Boricua, what's up, mi gente? ¿Qué la que hay? ¿Qué la que? No? Nada? Okay, cubano. What? You know, one of the best self-defense methods is judo. You don't know if I got a knife. You don't know if I'm gonna punch you. You don't know. Mira, you don't know. You don't know I got a gun. You don't know I got a knife. You don't know I slap you. You don't know. Slice, pa, pa, pa. Mira, ven aquí. Te voy pa, pa. Yes, when I woke up from a coma, todos enfermeras en el hospital habla español, uno lengua, boricua español, y Portuguese, and then there was only one enfermera, habla inglés, but she sounded like a cancer victim, and she had to put the vibrator on her throat. And I was like, damn, I can't even understand her either. That shit is sad. I still keep looking at this comment. It says you are the best. No, it says you the best. I appreciate a lot that you didn't put R in there. You the best. Maybe a DA next time. Just like, hey, Carl, you the best. Hey, appreciate that. Alright then, Wody. So, zero gravity chair. Get one. It won't convince you that there's zero gravity. It's just a marketing campaign. Got a shirt the other day from Dick's Sporting Goods. America, man, it's crazy out here. You can go into Dick's and buy clothing. Leave with a tent. Leave with a tentative plan. You can buy golf clubs inside of Dick's in America. I wonder if Dick's is a worldwide chain. I mean, globally, Dick's are everywhere. I don't know about the store. But, I don't know, man. Like, shopping at Dick's, like, I'm 40 now. Boy, if somebody punches you, and you wake up the next day, and you look at yourself in the mirror, you'll know what happened. You'll be like, okay, Twan hits hard as fuck. I'll never say that shit again. But when 40 hits you, It's a different sort of, you're like, was that an accident? No, that's been going on for a while. Oh shit. Who invited you? Oh man. Then then you gotta start shopping in different places. I was like, man, I can't go to a fucking Hollister right now. It's a bunch of little ass kids in there. I can't be around a Hollister. Bunch of young ass girls and fucking young men that look like they could beat my ass. Yo, bro, I was not trying to flirt with your girlfriend. I was asking because she works here. If she can get the size of the pants I'm trying to get, you feel me? And he's like, don't look at her. Fucking real deep voice, you know? I don't have a voice like that. Hey, look, mom's watering her plants. Fort living room, we're getting the fresh watering of plants. Yeah, get the ones down low too. So that's little things we do here at Fort living room. My mother and her boyfriend live with me because I need special care. And I'm the kind of son that gives back. Like, you know what, Ma, thanks. You took care of me for a long time. Helped me do homework when I was a kid. You know how embarrassing that is to be an adult having difficulty doing homework for a third grader? Like, these sentences are long as fuck. Oh, it's a paragraph. Okay. They want you to write a 7-page essay? I was always confused, man. My essay is right. Why would I write him a letter? He's right there. Hey, bro, what's up? I don't need to write my essay a letter. And postage is high right now, you know. It was like 15 cents a stamp when I was trying to write my essay a letter. I had to write my essay a letter. Hey, essay, what up? Hey, essay, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué onda, wey? But the teacher was like, you still have to write a 7-page essay. And I was like, no, I don't. He's right over there. He's over there. Yeah, no. Second grade, trying to get me to write a long-ass essay. So I started writing. I said they're finna realize they should never tell me write a 7-page essay. I wrote them the greatest story about why the school sucks that anyone's ever read. I wish I still had it. That would be the shit. I would publish that on Amazon Kindle. Because that could go forever. Amazon Kindle, yeah, man. If you want to make an app that you can monetize, make sure that it has the worth that's greater than the price. That's a simple equation there. Like fishing apps. An app that you can take a picture of the fish you just caught and get recommendations of throw that back because it's endangered and you will go to jail for that shit. Or, bro, that's a sick one. Did you get bit? Oh, you're going to be real sick. Or let you know the legal limitations it is. And how'd you catch it? We're using a net because this is not a net type area, or it's a powerful app. And now a fisherman might pay $50 a month for that. 100 fishermen paying $50 a month. Now you're getting a couple $100 of income a month. And it's better for them to have that. It keeps them out of jail. And it helps them have better understanding of the fishing game. And you can make some of these apps with Lovable or Bubble or Flutter or Replit. And you can make a free app for free and then charge people money for it. You just got to make sure the value is higher than the price. Make sure it's something like, I was going to do Legal Beagle. Basic legal advice. Like, can you do this in this area? Is that legal where you're at? And I was going to have the location settings for your GPS. Like, as if you're on state lines with a gun, that could be tricky. Like, you might not be able to bring that assault rifle into Georgia, but it's totally okay in Tallahassee, or vice versa. You might be in Pensacola with a potato gun and get arrested with it and go to jail 25 to life in Alabama because of a potato gun. And those can be lethal. You hit somebody in the temple with a potato gun, gosh, we are way off track. What are we even doing now? I'm not the best. You the best. Whoever left me the comment, you the best. I would love to buy you a cell phone. I'd buy you a cell tower, but I don't have the power because Sprint does. I want to make. You guys remember? Or y'all remember? I'm gonna just say y'all to be gender non-specific. Y'all remember when you could go to a convenience store, gas station, place where you get blunt wraps and shit, lotto tickets and dime bags and scales and shit. You used to be able to look up top above by where the lottery was and see mobile cellular cards, so that if you had a card, if you bought one of these cards, 500 minutes for $1,000. Now that 500 minutes gets used up real quick, but I want to bring back the mobile cellular cards and call it Marathon Mobile, being sold at, and I'm gonna say Marathon Mobile because life is not a sprint. Use Marathon Mobile to contact all your friends and family because life's not a sprint. Because life's not a sprint. Is that decent marketing? What do you think? Marathon Mobile because life's not a sprint. I don't care what they say about your Verizons. Open your Verizons. Open your Verizons. Think different. So, I know what you came here for. Government secrets. Here's a big government secret. Classified. It's all classified. The gold bars at Fort Knox. Classified. Does the government bargain with aliens because water has memory? We know that. Yep, water has memory. But gold has an even further back memory. Gold's one of the first things that was on Earth. Oh, completely off topic. Fountain of Youth. Did you know Columbus Day is ridiculous? We've been celebrating this dude for hundreds of years. For over 100 years or so. Christopher Columbus never set foot on American soil. He sent his cousin, Juan Ponce de Leon. Hey, see, I had to to make it sound more Spanish, I had to put my tongue out my mouth. Ponce de Leon. And then turn to French. There was on the boat, and the boat sank. Sank, si, sweet, neuf, dix. That's not how you say it. It's un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, huit, neuf, dix. En français. Let's get some international language up in here. Polylingual. Oh shit, I just heard about this recently. Heard a girl say she's polyamorous. Not a slut. Just polyamorous. For real? Polyamorous? Bitch, you're horny. That's what that is. She's polyamorous. Next time I feel like I just gotta go get someone and say I'm polyamorous. And see who responds on my Tinder or whatever the fuck. Whatever happened to hot or not? Is that still a thing? 2006. I was in my early 20s. 19, 20. Fit. Just got out of basic training. Nobody in the Army looks better than the big girls who join the Army and get out of basic training. And now they're at AIT. I had the perfect duty station. I'm at Fort Lee, Virginia. That's where AIT starts for a lot of the quartermasters. For all the quartermasters. So a big girl that come in, she's overweight. A little bit. Not enough for the recruiter to be like, girl, you can't do this shit. We'll send you. You get a desk job. You'll fit right in. Get you an ergonomic support chair. So she's been in basic training, starving for 9 weeks. Doing exercise more than she's ever fucking done before, ever. Then she goes to AIT, still doing PT, and eating the Army food without all the Taco Bell and Hardee's and Subway shit in it. And she's looking good. Her body is firmed up and toned up. None of that gelatinous. She don't got no cellulosis. None of that shit. No varicose veins and shit visible. PT uniform exposes a lot. Like, I know. I got caught. I was dangling. I didn't know that shit. I had no idea. My shit was just dangling. And they were like, drop and give me 20. For what? What'd I do? Like, you're late. No. No, I'm not. It's 3:34 in the morning. Top. It's dark 30. It's the stars are still out. I don't think I'm late. Very early actually. Then as I'm doing push-ups, I start feeling a horrible pain on my, know what I'm saying? And I rolled the fuck over and realized I had been doing push-ups over an ant pile and my dick was out in the fucking ant pile. Oh, I got fucked. That was so bad. I don't know if you ever had your genitalia bitten by ants, but it was fire. It wasn't like the cool Jamaican fire, more fire, more fire. It was like, no, less fire, less. I don't need that much fire right there. It's, ow. It's like somebody just really a tiny creature pinching your genitals. That's a horrible image. I apologize for what I am telling you right now. But we are at 41 minutes. This is a long one. This is great. So more questions. I welcome any questions. I still can't get over you the best. So Taylor Swift fans, yeah, you with me? Is it a Taylor Swift fan that tried to get me with that tricky? Wait a minute. Is this Corey Gray? Is Corey Gray out there? Corey Gray, this is for you. Been live for 42 minutes now. Some of the best and greatest comments have been left today. One that says, you the best. Appreciate that. Anybody that left a comment, you're the best. You the best. Hey, if you wanna do a Q&A section again, let me know. I think this is pretty cool. It's interacting with the audience that I didn't know was really out there. I have 2,000 subscribers. Not one leaves a comment on my regular videos I leave. So I'm trying to figure out a way to give back to the community of veterans that I belong in. Maybe I don't belong in. I'm just there. I'm trying to make an app with Lovable or Replit or Flutter or Bubble that can research. It just does a quick questionnaire on a veteran and asks for proof of your vet's ID. Then you can it gives you out a list of all your it reads through all of va.gov and gives you a list of all the shit you qualify for and the departments you gotta go to inquire about. Hey, where's my shit? Like, I heard y'all pay $300 a month for like toenails. Is fucked up. Yeah, I got fucked up toenails. Yeah, you do? Well, it says on my app that you do. And then they'll be like, you got an app? The fuck, we need an app. Then they'll maybe have a better app. But if I develop one first, that might set the fire underneath the VA's feet. Like, man, we got veterans out here making apps about the VA, and it's kind of working. Gee, why don't we have an app? We have more funding. That might be true. But I've made a significant amount of not money. But I've made a significant amount of brain trauma. That doesn't go away. That's like the wrong way to invest in stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna take my brain power and diminish it completely. Coma, 17 days. I woke up, gone. Totally gone, almost. I was like, holy shit, what happened? Somebody has kicked the shit out of me and then cut off my... And I was like, no, I can work with that. I mean, maybe. So, not a pity party, but traumatic brain injury. If you ever get a rental car, make sure you get the extra personal injury protection coverage. Oh, I just heard we got whistling ducks outside. They actually look the best when they're flying. They're like all happy and jumping around while they're flying. I've never seen one fall. They look like they're tripping over the like they can't run in the air. They're trying to run in the air. But it looks like they're having fun. Other birds are just that's it. But the whistling ducks like then they got this little whistle that makes me kinda wish I could whistle like that. But I don't whistle. I can go like this. That's it. That was an inward whistle. Outward whistle. So I get you the best, then buy me a phone. Is it because the phone looks better with? Is that because I'm using a phone to film live, and that you could see it if you was on a phone? If you get me monetized, I will send each subscriber a phone. That's 2,000 phones. That's kind of a large order. I'll hook that up. Promise. Bet that.